What's up, guys? I'm going to be showing you guys the exact business model that I use that took me from zero to a six-figure income within 6 months using Amazon FBA. Now, to start, some of you guys are probably like, what is Amazon FBA? Now, whenever people talk about this, they never really give an exactly what business model they are talking about. There's three main ways to do it. There's online arbitrage, private label, and wholesale. Wholesale is where you're buying from a big supplier or directly from the brand and then listing that on Amazon. Usually takes a good chunk, at minimum 3,000 to 5,000 in startup income to get started in wholesale. Private label is whenever you're bringing in the Alibaba. You're pretty much buying products, Chinese-made products, shipping them over to the US, and then bam, listing them on Amazon. It's like your own product itself. Takes much more startup income. You have to run ads, everything like that. Online arbitrage is exactly what I've used myself to push me over the edge into making a remote full-time business. In online arbitrage, we're just buying everyday products, whether that's from Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, etc. And then we're listing them on Amazon, no ads, nothing like that. Super simple business model. Now, people's next big question is, how do we get all these products from these just big suppliers? The most simple way to explain it is like insane couponing in a way. We use promo codes, email signups, discounted gift cards, subscribe and save, Rakuten cashback. Sometimes we're just buying the product as the price is, but we use these ways and methods to where we'll get them at a low enough cost to where we can list them on Amazon and then sell them for a profit. There is two software that you guys are going to be using to find these products in online arbitrage: SellerAmp and Keepa. SellerAmp, I like to explain, is like your calculator. Plus, you use it for storefront stocking, which we'll get into at a later date or in one of my other videos. SellerAmp already builds in all the Amazon fees, does all the hard math for you to where you're just taking your product's cost, plugging the tax in, and boom, you're moving that product. Keepa is like your basic understanding of economics. We can see the supply, we can see the demand. Whenever there's not enough supply, we fill the demand. So for example, if someone's trying to buy Stafford boxers from JCPenney like we see here, this product is already listed on Amazon. Then what we do is we use discount codes, discounted gift cards to make this product cheap enough, and then we list it on Amazon for the profit. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering, Cole, why don't these people just go to the store and then buy the products themselves? Here's the exact demand in this market. People are lazy. People are doom scrolling Amazon, just buying products all day. Amazon is such a convenience, and you guys fill that convenience, whether that's through FBA or FBM. Amazon is the convenience. It's so much simpler to just order something for maybe a $10 markup and have it at your house the next day, instead of going out, driving to the store, spending all the gas money, and especially with how much money gas is nowadays. Amazon is such the convenience, and people love it, and people don't even care. People know this is a way of how the products get bought and supplied to them, and they still buy them. Okay, now that you guys understand what kind of the business is and what the products are that we're buying, now you're probably thinking, okay, what do I need to start? How much money does this cost to start? A lot of people out there say $500. I disagree. I believe you guys need a minimum of $1,000. Now, this $1,000 includes laptop, product, label printer, labels, all the miscellaneous in there that you guys are going to need to get started. Plus, a lot of people out there are saying you guys need 4 or 5 subscriptions to even get this going. All you need is 2 software, which means 2 subscriptions. SellerAmp plus Keepa. That's all you guys need. Plus, with startup, this 1,000 is even on the higher side, but you guys don't want to be calling it close. On the higher side, that is including the best possible label printer in the game, labels, boxes, stuff like that. You guys are probably wondering, where do you get your boxes from and stuff like that? Whenever you guys are just getting started, just order them off Amazon, or even for boxes, go to your local Walmart. One thing I'd love to say is you guys can't learn to swim without getting your feet wet. I'm going to keep saying this. You guys are probably going to hear this in every single video moving forward. The value in just getting started in online business nowadays is through the roof. Just jumping into things and getting going, especially with such a small startup cost of $1,000. This startup cost of $1,000, you guys have to understand, puts you in the eyes of millions to billions even of people scrolling through Amazon looking to order product. Now, you guys are probably wondering, well, what's the return on investment on buying products? Usually, I start my students off at 30% ROI. That's what I recommend you guys buy. That leads me into my next point, guys. If you guys are looking for someone to help you with one-on-one experience and just hold your hand along the way with all the bumps and bruises in the road of Amazon, feel free to go down below and fill out that Calendly link, and we can hop on a call and see if you're a good fit. Let's get back to the video. Now, a term I mentioned before in this video was FBA versus FBM. Now, you guys are probably wondering, what does that mean? FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. So basically what this means is you ship the products to Amazon and then they handle all the customer service. And once you ship it to Amazon, you just let it go and Amazon handles the rest. Now, the thing with FBA is it usually takes 2 to 3 weeks for your products to check into Amazon. Although once they do check in, this is how you're Prime eligible and you can bump the price up even more because people want that fast shipping. The other way to run this business is FBM. FBM stands for Fulfilled by Merchant, aka yourself. What you're doing here is you are shipping the products directly to the customer, from your house directly to the customer. Now, you're not Prime eligible, although this is a very fast way of moving capital fast in the start if you're not starting with all the capital in the world. The exact steps that I recommend whenever you guys are getting started is start with FBM, move capital quickly, get your feet wet, get the proof of concept. Then add FBA onto that, but do not quit doing FBM. Do both at once. And yes, you can FBA and FBM at the same time. Sometimes in my history, I've even listed products as FBA and FBM in my start, and that's one thing that really separated me from the other sellers. So I was getting the best of both worlds. FBM is more based on geographical location, where FBA is just that prime shipping. That right there was the super basics of how this business works and how people are making six-figure incomes every day off of this business. Now, what I can recommend to you guys is, one, go check out my other videos that I will be uploading daily at this point in time. Also, go hop into the game and get your feet wet. Get out there and start selling products, guys.